Hey, Mippie. A very good morning, Dutch bike blogger here. On my way to Appingedam. Weather report. Well, as you can see, it's cloudy. Not very nice weather at all. It's dry. It's about 11 or 12 degrees. Running in a t-shirt, or riding in a t-shirt, not running, riding. I have some shorts on, just because it's easier to drive, and a backpack full of stuff, clothes, jacket, pants, and whatnot. Laptop with me, electronic gear, cameras. A big limousine. That's nice. Making small cars bigger is always a good idea. Not very practical. Well, by the looks of it, it should stay dry. At least weather forecast said it would be dry. I have some doubts when I look at the sky. But when we get wet, we get wet. Little bit of a wind, actually a little bit of a headwind, not what you want. By the way, trying to do dual camera again. One in the front, one in the back, and the bike facing backwards. I had some synchronized issues. I have to see how that goes. If I'm not able to synchronize it, it will be two movies. One with the camera facing front with the sound you're hearing now, and another one facing back with the original sound. Camera I'm using, by the way, is a SJ-Cam SJ5000X Elite, which is a very nice camera. And on the back is a other one, a Nikkei Extreme X6. The SJ has stabilization on it. Goed opgelet, meneer. Super. Gewoon oversteken zonder te kijken. Crossing the road without looking. Not very handy. Darwin Award. By the way, this time I want to try a new route from Groningen to Appingedam. I almost went to the dumpster deep, or beside it actually. I would like to change it, so I looked on the map, going a different way. At least that's the plan. Not sure how to do that, but plans are there. It's about the same length. I can tell you that's on the south side of the, going to the south of the Eems Canal, Eems Channel. So what you're going to see, first of all I have to get there, so this is the normal route. By the way, I have a spare battery with me, a battery pack actually, which I'm going to use on my SJ cam in the front. When the battery is low, I don't have to get the battery out, but I can just plug in a cable, which makes it a lot more easier to run the camera a little bit longer without fiddling. Scooter overtook these bikes, saw the scooter in the distance and judged that it would be okay to go in front or past them. Room enough, luckily. Just making it a nice day of cycling. Expectancy 1.5 hours or so. This is going to be fast, 1 hour and 20 minutes. Just trying. I left about 10 minutes ago or so. So 10:50 my camera will hold up, for an hour it will, at least. So then I have to stop for a little bit and plug in the external battery, power bank. I tried the power bank on King's Day, worked fine. Actually worked very fine. I forgot to charge my camera, so that's why I ran the power bank. Oh, I did charge the camera, but when I got home I charged it anyway. That's what it was. I had a fully charged camera, battery of course, and ran with the power bank. I knew I was able to because when I was charging the camera battery with a USB cable, I always could get some image out of the camera, could videotape, so I knew when it was on an external battery source it would still be working. Some devices don't. When you charge them you cannot use them, like my bike light. When you put it in the charger you cannot switch it on or off, switch it on. I'm beginning to doubt that, but just through Leeuwborg. To blow something off my glasses, so there was something nasty on it, an animal or something. Oh, this has changed. It's way better. Well, nice early morning ride. Better than in the afternoon. Not that it's going to be very warm today, but I always like to drive in the morning. It's way better than afternoon, somehow. All ducks. Male ducks, one female. No ducks anymore here. And some ducks over here. Again, 3 male ducks. Oh, gee, but a lot of ducks here, man. Well, there is water here, so gravel here in the corner. Just be careful, don't fall. Graving it up, it's okay, but please put a warning sign to it. Oh, this also has changed. The Humpty Dumpty. Motocross, Humpty Dumpty. Somebody crossing the road. It's a duck, not a chicken. You know the pun in that. Why did the duck cross the road? Because he was chicken. Two blondes on the road, one on the other side, and one on the one side. One asked to the other one, "How do I get to the other side?" Which the other blonde responds, "You're already there." Car from the left. Kom maar, gewoon doorrijden. Just continue, nothing to worry about. Well, not a blunt joke. Sorry if you're blunt, but don't mean it like this. Just fun. How can you tell when a blonde has been sitting at your computer? There's typex on the screen. And how do you know that a colleague, another blonde colleague, also use your computer? That is written over the typex. Just the fun. I love blonde women. Actually prefer blonde. Like they say, gentlemen prefer blonde. And you be the judge. Dark-haired women are blonde. Actually, red would be okay too. Red people are a little bit less frequent. Oh, have to go here. Bikes, motorbikes. Gonna happen. Tree huggers. over this bridge, over the Eems Canal. Hi. Well, getting warm already, so good judgment to wear a t-shirt and a shorts, not a shorts, shorts. Well, as you can see on the map, if you look to my left is the Eems Canal, the Eems Channel. Oh, we have wind in the back now, great. And some other water to here, not sure what's that called. Let's call it water X for the moment, X being the name. You already figured it out on Street View. I'm going to be thinking there's going to be houses here someday. Of course, it's a nice place. I can see houses in the distance to my, well, 2 o'clock or so. A drag line is there, so don't be surprised if there's going to be houses here. I wouldn't. Can I drive here or I have to go somewhere else? Now I'm going to be driving here. I'm going to drive over on that over there. Looks like a bike lane, but I'm going to drive here. Keep to the side. Big truck coming towards me. Hi truck. Blanke Spoor is the name of the truck. Sauna Eemsverlaat, zo Slochterdiep. Oh, hard bump. Now, normally we would go to the left, but now we're going to the right. Let's have a look. Still able to go there with my bike. It's also allowed with the bike, I think, I hope. Well, to my left some glass, to my right the Slochterdiep, het Slochterdiep. It's all the way to Slochteren. It's a small place in Groningen. And now it's all quite straight. What are you gonna do? It's a man-made water next to me, to my right, so they made it straight. Of course they did. Oh, let's drive on this side of the white line. Not on the white line, and most certainly not on the right of the white line. It's too small. Phew! Don't go into here, you will end at a gas winning installation. Zuiderweg. Thank you. Well, it's a nice straight road. It's flat as a pancake. Flat as a pool table. Oh, there is a somewhat bike lane or something there. Not gonna use it. Maybe I should be driving there. Well, I think I could. Do I want to? Probably not. But maybe I have to, because for my own safety it's a better idea to go there. Let's go there. Well, it's quite a decent bike lane actually, so let's run on it. I didn't see this one on Street View. Of course I rerun my route. I quite alright know where I'm going. And if I don't know, I'm gonna figure it out by asking people. There's a lot of elevation in this bike lane, which is not in the road. Going up and down and up and down. Still think the road is the better option. But do I take my chance to go there? If I plan my route with Google Street View, you enter your location and you enter your destination. You click on which vehicle you're going to use. Plane, car, train, bus, bike, walk. Of course I choose for the bike. And then we figures out a route. The main route, this first one who's presented, is the one I always take. 1 hour and 20 minutes. This is an alternative route, 1 hour and 19 minutes, so it's been said. I'm not sure, I think this is longer, at least the kilometers are longer. I was wrong, this is the gas pumping station from the NAM. And as you all know, in Groningen we have some earthquake issues. We get natural gas out of the ground when when the gas is out, there will be hollow spaces. And when there's hollow spaces, the earth is gonna set, and that sometimes happens with a little bit of violence, and the violence shifting earth creates earthquakes. I have to say the gas is quite deep, but still. When you know when you live in earthquake-prone areas, you'll know what I'm talking about. And as of we build our houses of bricks and cement, guess what? You will get cracks in your home. Which you don't want to have. Everything is going to waste. We're not used to building our homes from wood. Always had to done it with, well, at least the last 100 years or so, or maybe more, bricks, clay, put it into a form, bake it. It will harden, put cement through it like a glue. sand, cement, chalk and whatnot, and then you can stack these stones up and up on top of each other, making a, well, what used to be known as a solid home, until the earthquakes ruined a little bit. It's not all that all Groningen is in terrors. Some areas are affected more than others. Well, when it's affected, you're in deep doo-doo. But if you want to sell your house, who's gonna buy a cracked up house in an earthquake area? Nobody. And still we still live here. Have to try to live here, make it as nice as possible. Well, 25 minutes into the ride, or so. No, a little bit more actually. Man, why do they make these bike lanes like this? Up and down and up and down. Really tiring to drive on them. Why not on the same level as the road and the same flat surface? Could have done it in one go. Sorry for the coughing, had to do it. Something in my throat. Not a throat. Throat. That's like not three but three. Your tongue between your teeth. Your mouth. Well, where are we at the moment? We arrived at Lage Land. Yoo-hoo! Lage means low, lower. Land is of course self-explanatory. So I arrived at lower land. Let's have a look on the signs. Ijsbaan, well, not today. Let's go here. Nice home, by the way. School zone, well. It's Saturday, they're probably not at school. Meester Bleekeralarm. End of school zone. Well, thank you very much. What a nice house. What a nice one. And Lage Land is not that big because I'm already leaving it again. Well, you say in Holland, if you forget to brake, you will be past it. Oh, that's a nice house. All the studs on it. And that's what I mean when you have earthquakes. You have to support your house like this. Looks like crap, but hey, at least your roof stays on place or in place. To cope. Well, no one here, really not crowded, which suits me fine. People are still inside drinking their coffee, eating their breakfast, and when that's done, people usually get out do some shopping, do some things they want to do on Saturday. By the way, it's a Saturday. If you didn't notice, it is. Let's continue straight, I think. Yes, I know for sure. Le de Weer. Le de Weer. It's not even a village or a little town. It's called the buurtschap, which is, well, a local area or something, not sure. What I know from Le de Weer is my grandparents from my father's side. They always had a dog, or two dogs actually, one at a time. Poodles, black ones, and they got them from a local breeder here in Le de Weer. At least I know for sure the last one. By the way, I have to say the first poodle was a very nice dog, very obedient. Second one was a little bit, well, different, has a different character, let's say that. As a child I was afraid of the poodle. He was running towards me, just being enthusiastic, but I didn't like that, so I climbed on the chair. And the poodle stood beneath me, barking at me. I do like dogs, by the way, but dogs are a breed that have to be obedient, not dominant. So they have to know who's boss. Humans are boss. You have to follow. That's not like a slave, but you have to listen. Well, the first dog my grandparents had was very nice. Always walked on the sidewalk, didn't cross the road, even waited when there was another street and was waiting when my parents came up to him and walked again. The other one had to be on a leash every time because he would run everywhere he liked. We had some roll-out leash. When you let the thing go, it will be 20 meters of leash. Well, that's not good, so we always kept them short. Short on the leash. Funny story about dogs. Other people in my family, best friend of my dad, his parents, and also dogs. Golden Retriever. That's a nice dog. Looks great. Big dog who can take care of himself. And the owners were, well, a little bit small. She was 155 or so and he 165. And still the dog wanted to sit on her lap. So when he did, he was in front of her and you couldn't see her anymore. A very nice dog. Le de Weersterweg. Just saying. Well, as you can see, it's all flat land, all countryside, not a lot of buildings, just me rattling along in the green environment. I hope you still like it, and otherwise you can skip this part and try something else. Unfortunately for you, when you like me talking, you still hear me talking. By the way, I hope you like this video. Please comment on it, would be nice. Let me have a look. Where will we go? Where will we go? Where we have to go now? going to the left. Otherwise we will not end up where we want to go, to Overschild. Overschild means over and schild. Well, not sure what's that about. We have a Schildmeer, so Overschild means on the other side of the Schildmeer. At least that's what I'm thinking of. Could be wrong. Yes, I can be wrong sometimes. Little bit of problems in the Heine area. I have a good settle now, but still some sleepy feelings down there. Not good. I have to stop in a bit anyway to switch on my power bank. Well, that's about not now. Really thankful I took only a t-shirt and shorts. It's getting warm on my back. I have my Terry Royal Dutch Air Force backpack with me, stuffed to the brim with stuff. Couldn't hardly get the lid closed. I managed. All kind of stuff with me. T-shirts, pants, trousers, underwear. Everything you need to survive with your parents. And some electronics with me, chargers, whatnot. By the way, I have a spare battery for my front camera, the power bank. I don't have that one for on the back side, so probably it will run out in about, well, an hour or so. We'll have to see how many vids I'm gonna get out of there. But it will end sometime during this ride. I'm gonna look at it when I get to my parents. We'll have to see. It's in a waterproof case, so no external battery possible at the moment. And I would have destroyed my waterproof case, which I really don't want to do. I tried to figure out if I could buy a spare battery, also not a possibility. So, again, plus for the SJ cam and minus for the Nikkei. So when I recommend to buy a camera, please spend a little bit more money and buy the SJ 5000X Elite and don't buy the Nikkei. Not if you want to run it like I'm running it. If you want to make short movies, it's very much okay. Nikkei doesn't have any image stabilization, so if you want a stable image, go something more expensive. Could have bought the Nikkei, was it 6S? Would have been 99 euros instead of 69. It would have been equipped with image stabilization. But still, I have to advise you, pay 10 euros more and buy the SJ cam. It's way better. Plane ski over head ski. Somewhere in the distance it is, it made a turn. It's a prop, two props actually. That's a nice gesture, by the way, here, not to take the inside corner. You will destroy your car. There is some shit on the road. Really shit. Cow pie. Mud. Another thing you don't want to walk into. But now I have it on my tires. Oh lordy lordy. Not good. Oh. Well, if I did not known better, I've had it known better, I would have assumed it's going to be raining soon, which would be a disaster. At least I wouldn't like it very much. Luckily there is no smell on this video, but if you would smell it, it smells like cow pie. Something that comes out of the back of a cow. Bike team north, 2 people running behind each other, all dressed in black for the visibility. At least I'm wearing crappy red shorts. Makes me more visible, or maybe a target for cars, I don't know. Ooh, lumpy. Well, according to the brown trail on the road, safe to say that the car who transported the cow pie, the dun, wasn't really tight. It's kind of leaky. All over the goddamn place, man. Let's have a look. Where will I go? Will I go straight or will I go somewhere else? Let me have a look on the signs. Luckily, everywhere in Holland is a sign, so your chances of getting lost are 0 actually. Not like you're in a big country, you're gonna lost in some woods or something. In Holland, well, everywhere you are, probably within half an hour walking or by car from a home or a city. Of course, when you're in the woods in Drenthe or in the Veluwe, it feels like you're lost, but it's all man-made here, so the chances that you will be lost here in Holland are slim to 0. Phew, nice house. Farmhouse, nice roof. And they say in Holland there is no room, it's going to be crowded. Yeah, when you pack people up on top of each other in a city, then it is. But not over here. Room everywhere. Of course, there has to be room to have cows, food for cows. Also have being able to grow crops, food for the animals, and as will give milk and meat, and of course other products, potatoes and whatnot, to feed people. Corn, everything actually to keep the economy running. We have to have room for that. Farmland. Otherwise you have to import everything from outside Holland. Of course we do some, but main thing is we're an export country. Phew. Windmill, small one, 11 o'clock. At 11 o'clock. Musicato. A little speed hump. Why not? Well, to break the speed. Otherwise people will drive like idiots here. It's a nice straight road, but it's a big no-no to speed here. Have a look. I will have to go to the left if somewhat possible. I'll do the left. Well, she did not see me coming. On the last moment she saw me. Luckily the dog was on the leash and really not considerate about me sniffing his nose on the ground. Sniffing with his nose on the ground. He was not sniffing his own nose, which was on the ground. Gee man, English is difficult sometimes. Sometimes you think something in your head, you blurt it out, you hear yourself speak and then say, well, that's not good. So, on top of the dike, to my left, the Eems Canal, the one I crossed in Groningen earlier, way earlier. Now I'm on a bike lane dedicated to drive here next to the Eems Canal. Gives me the same level so you can see actually the ships in the channel itself. Phew. Almost 1 hour into my ride. A little bit upright, let the blood flow in the bottom area again, otherwise no sleepiness there, should not happen. By the way, still not sure if I'm gonna cut this film in parts or do a total one. Could do both, hacking into parts and also present you with a total video of it. Not sure. I have to see when I see the footage, how it goes and how it will went and how it works. Lots of ships that passed. Well, very lucky that the temperatures are what they are. Would have been warmer, it would have been harder to drive, and also it's very much dry and the wind factor is not a problem. It's not like the one time I wanted to go in winter on a bike to my parents, a little bit too optimistic. I went a little as far as Groningen and then I returned and got in the train. Some flies on the dike. Not very happy with that. Hitting my face, flying in my mouth. Don't want that. Big K from cable. Oh, somebody's burning something. My eyes. Smoke in my eyes. Definitely not a barbecue. Something burning some rubbish. It's not even allowed to do so. Whoa! Some little bug was crossing him. There had been a major crash. for him. Luckily escaped injury. Question, how do you resuscitate a bug when you hit him? Well, 2 o'clock, also a gas winning installation, gas pumping. Yes, we have some natural gas here in the ground, like I told you earlier, in several locations. They drilled for it, and now it's pumped out. Oh, we have a other traffic here coming towards me. That's nice. Well, it's just wide enough not to tangle with your steering wheels. At least that's the plan. Oh, being friendly doesn't cost anything at all. A seagull, 11 o'clock, zit on zinker aardgas, another one. That's to tell us there is underneath the Eems Canal on the bottom a pipe with natural gas going through. Also here the same thing. That's to indicate do not drop your anchor. When you do that, you rip the pipe to shreds. There's a whole lot of other dimensions to a bubble bath when you do that. So you don't want to do that at all. Well, we're an hour into the ride. It's not a race, man. It's just a ride. A ride. Electrical wires across the fields, high in the sky. Levensgevaar. Kruising met hoogspanningsleiding. Vrije doorvaarthoogte 46 meter. High voltage. Danger. Free clearing space 46 meters. Somewhere you're with your ship and you have a sailing ship with a mast on it. When it's 46 meters it's okay. Of course there is a margin in it, so probably it will be 50 meters clearance. But when you have a mast of 70 meters you will definitely have to stop because you're going to hit something. End of bike road. Well, that's nice. Continue on this crappy old road where you cannot see the channel. Well, that's nice. Not. We almost made it. No, not really. Still have to go a lot of traffic to do, a lot of riding to do. Still not where I want to go. Oh no, oh no, oh no, no. Getting to a sluice. The white house in front of you, on top of the grassy hill in front of me, is a part of the bridge opening system. It's manned, so people can see on cameras how to open bridges. And this is the local, home, not but business for it. One car, one man, one job. We're still rolling. No leashes on both dogs. Man looked at me in awe. Stupid face, stupid behavior. Put an effing leash on your dog, please. It will be so much easier for everyone. Over the bridge, over the Eems Canal again. Well, it looks like I'm gonna make it on one battery load, which would be nice. Quite a fast ride, 1 hour and 5 minutes. I'm gonna put another 5 minutes in and I'm there. At least so I think. Let's have a wait for the car. Otherwise I will again end up in trouble. I don't want to have any trouble at all. That's where I have to go. Run a bit wide into the park. Nice area. I visited last time when I was here. I visited also here. Hopefully not too busy here. Don't drive too fast, otherwise you will end up on your face. Which is not the goal for today. Not a goal. Really hurting my hiney at the moment, and I do have such a nice saddle with soft padding on it. Well, not soft enough. don't want to hear, but because I can. Almost made it. Well, that's a nice ride. It was a short one, really short one. Let's do that again. Not today, another time. Goedemorgen. Don't know these people. Is the one? No. Earlier. Well, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.